well. Saw him come back against Bournemouth for a few minutes. Just wonder, is he now ready to maybe have that strong start into the season, I should say? But also, where do you see him kind of fitting in to this team? Under Ruben, we saw him playing one of those 10 positions, but the system slightly changed. So where do you see him potentially fitting into the team?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's great to have Mason back, to miss him so quickly after we came in and came together. So he's obviously had nearly 2-3 weeks of building up and finding his rhythm, finding his sharpness. So yeah, it's great to have him. But I think his versatility is a big strength of his. Where he can play, he can play through the middle. He can play midfield. He can play wide. And he can do so many different roles. And he's certainly a team player. But he's a player that I really like. I think he's. There's loads to come from this, and we just got to give him the time to get fit again and be patient with that. But he's
at Manchester United's Carrington training complex, something deeper than routine preparation is unfolding. What might appear on the surface as another day of drills and conditioning is, in reality, the early construction of a new footballing identity, one shaped by the evolving ideas of Michael Carrick. For weeks, there has been quiet speculation about how Carrick intends to imprint his philosophy on the squad. Now, with Lisandro Martinez fully reintegrated after his absence, those ideas are beginning to take visible form. And other players like Delight, and the Argentine defender is not just returning as an individual talent. He is emerging as a central piece, in a system that demands intelligence, composure, and precision from the very first line of play. Carrick's approach appears to be rooted in structure and control. Training sessions reportedly emphasize positional discipline, quick ball circulation, and coordinated pressing patterns. There is a noticeable shift toward building from the back with greater confidence, a style that relies heavily on defenders like Martinez, who are comfortable progressing the ball under pressure. His ability to break lines with sharp passes and step into midfield spaces adds a new dimension to United's build-up play. But this evolution is not limited to defense. Across the pitch, players are being drilled to operate within tighter tactical frameworks. Midfielders are expected to transition rapidly between phases, while attackers are tasked with maintaining fluid movement and pressing intensity. The overall objective is clear: reduce chaos, increase control, and dictate the tempo of matches rather than react to them. What makes this transformation particularly intriguing is its timing. Premier League football has become increasingly defined by tactical sophistication, with top teams relying on well-drilled systems as much as individual brilliance. Carrick's vision seems aligned with that trend, suggesting that United are not merely trying to compete, but to modernize. Martinez's return plays a symbolic role in this shift. His aggressive style, leadership qualities, and technical assurance embody the kind of player Carrick appears to trust in executing his blueprint. With him anchoring the defense, the team gains both stability and the confidence to push higher up the pitch. Of course, translating training ground patterns into matchday success is the ultimate challenge. Many tactical revolutions begin with promise but falter under the pressure of real competition. The coming fixtures will provide the first true test of whether Carrick's methods can deliver consistent results against elite opposition. Still, there is a growing sense that something meaningful is taking shape. The intensity, the organization, and the clarity of purpose being observed in training all point toward a deliberate and calculated evolution. It is not a sudden overhaul, but a steady construction, one session at a time.